Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So the message coming through right now is about y'all going through, or you're in the middle of a complete redirection. This is you in an energy that was lacking confidence at one point, and then that caused you to move into a distorted perception, which caused distorted action, and then distorted control all the way across the board. But in this spread, there is recognition and there is success. Also, there is a milestone that y'all have reached. So, what is showing here is a progression. It's a progression from lack into distortion into recognition. And now y'all are being asked to stabilize what it is that you have already accessed at this point. So we'll start at the top with the Page of Wands reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Sun reversed. So this starts with y'all in that energy redirection. This is your lack of confidence, self-limiting thoughts, a pessimistic nature, and also needing to find a new path forward in spite of those things. And at the same time, with the Four of Swords, this is you healing, resting, isolating. You're going within, sitting in the silence. Most importantly, what this is recalibration. This is an energy that has been out on the battlefield for way too long, and you need to pull yourself back in to catch your bearings before you can go on another minute. So now, yes, you are pulling back. You are resting. You are going within, and you are going through a full recalibration. And then we land on the Sun, reversed. So this tells me that y'all are not quite fully in your Sun energy yet. But I do want to say that even in the reversal, this card, it still speaks of positivity and warmth and something radiant underneath it all. With this card, you know that you are blessed and you are being optimistic about moving forward. But also with this retreat, you are allowing the time for your true, authentic self to come fully online, which is really a powerful thing. Then we get to the Queen of Swords reversed, the waning moon, and the Two of Cups. So right now, your perspective, it's harsh, pessimistic, critical, calculating. This is clouded vision, and this is you completely and totally devoid of emotion in your present state. This is not a comfortable energy. This is logic, yes, but it's logic without heart. And it creates a very sharp, cutting perception of what it is that you're experiencing. And then with the waning moon, this is saying a new perspective is wanting to land right now. It's a perspective that does take a little bit of time, and it takes patience, but this is saying that it will unfold over the next 3 to 4 weeks. And when it does, you're going to be able to see your position clearly. You're going to see where you're standing, and you're going to be able to reevaluate how to move forward all together. And then we land on the Two of Cups. So this is mutual exchange, companionship, partnership. This is romantic connection, and this is things within that connection being totally in sync. So with this card coming into the equation, this is showing me that your perspective is shifting so that you can engage from a place of mutual exchange instead of harsh judgment when it comes to how you see romantic connections all together. And then we get to the heart of the spread, the very center of it all. I've got the Queen of Wands reverse, the Three of Wands reverse, and the Five of Cups. So with this, I'm getting that the new perspective that's on its way in, it's going to be loud. This is your reaction to it. It's strong-willed, demanding, not easily moved. It's my way or the highway kind of approach. And I just want to say this clearly, because this energy, if it is not grounded when it comes in, it is going to come across as pressure instead of ease. And by now we all know that things that come with pressure are not aligned. And then with the Three of Wands reversed, what that can create is not just stagnancy. This is not just delays. This is you thinking small, and in doing so, there is a chance for mild regression happening in the work that you've already have done. And I'm saying that with so much love, because I want you all to understand this clearly. If control is not moderated, it will create restrictions for you. It will slow you down. It will limit your expansion. And it will block whatever it is that is trying to come in. And with that blockage, with that comes grief, sadness, emotional weight. And this, it's not random. It's because you are resisting change. You're trying to hold your position instead of allowing the shift to fully take place. And then we have these last two columns to sort out. And I just want to say this is where the magic happens in this spread, because while you are where you're at in your current position, you're trying to catch your footing, trying to stabilize, trying to take back your power and regain control over your life, which is not an easy feat by any means. But while all that is happening, there is something else taking place in the background at the very same time. And this is actually the real shift that's taking place. 6 of Wands, 10 of Coins, 5 of Swords. So this is recognition, victory, success. I'm getting this is a real pride and achievement. And this is how you're being seen right now. This is a major milestone, especially because what this is tied to. And that's a 10 of Coins. So this is family, legacy, structure, and stability. This is something that was built and sustained over time. This is not something temporary. And then as we move to the 5 of Swords, this is telling me conflict, hostility, tension, self-sacrificing energy. This is an environment that was not easy to stand in. So what this is actually showing is that you are being recognized fully for what it is that you have built, and for the fact that you sustained it through all of this conflict, and the fact that you are still standing, and so is your structure. And that's why this 6 of Wands, that's why it can even happen in the first place. Then we end with the Queen of Coins reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the King of Coins reversed. This is what you did to bring this recognition into the field. This is a work-home imbalance. This is your self-focus. You're perfecting your environment. Also, possession. So I'm getting you went within. You started correcting what has gone wrong in your structure. You started tending to your home, to your life, to your foundation. And you started addressing your wounds that tied to manipulation, jealousy, and again, possession. Because with this energy, all that we've seen, there is attachment here. Then we get to the 5 of Wands. I'm sorry. the Wheel of Fortune. And this Wheel of Fortune, this is your action point. This is a very distinct and decisive moment. This is where you take a chance and it lands fully. Because what it results in is a real change of fate, a real shift, expansion, forward movement, and good luck. And then the spread ends with this King of Coins in the reverse. So this is bringing in disloyalty, greed, someone who was in it for material gain. And again, it says possessive. This is that energy. And this energy is what is being affected by your decision. And this cycle, this life cycle that you've been in, it's now complete. This is a lot to hold. This had to have been even more to endure and to live. I'm not seeing that this was a fast progression either. But what I am seeing is that you've already made the shift. You've already seen what happens when you step out of that reverse queen's energy, because that reverse queen energy, that is all over this spread. And you felt the difference. And now it's simply about honing in and consciously working to flip these energies upright, because right now, this Queen of Swords reverse, when it's flipped, it becomes clear, honest, and it brings emotionally intelligent truth. And then with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, when she flips, it becomes confident, grounded, magnetic energy without the force. This is finesse. And with the Queen of Coins in the reverse, once this flips, well, this becomes stable, balanced, and nurturing. And I'm getting that when all of those things are able to flip, then this sun from the beginning of the spread, that flips. And when the sun flips, well, this is when you are fully seen, fully aligned, and fully in your truth. This is when you stop meeting distorted energy and you start being met exactly where it is that you are. And that's the message that I have for y'all today. So if this one resonated with you, please like my message, follow my page, and leave me a comment with your energy. You see, your engagement with my channel, it creates equal exchange energy, which is what is aligned with my channel. And the more equal give and take energy that is exchanged, the more this channel can continue to evolve. So I'm asking you to please support me in this mission and engage with my content. That way I can keep bringing it out for y'all. And remember, where there is love, there is light. And I'll see you guys again really soon.